Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Bradley, here at TPG'S World. It is the 11th of December. It is the last day of the play that I'm doing. I'm currently on my way to the theater. And I wanted to do a vlog and kind of talk to y'all about my YouTube channel and the status and some decisions that I've come up with as far as YouTube goes. So first of all, YouTube has been a wonderful thing to me and a bad thing for me. There was a time when I had to work so very hard to try to keep my channel going and stuff that I became very obsessed with YouTube and trying to watch videos, and I was spending all of my time like constantly on YouTube. There was a time when I trusted people who I shouldn't have trusted, who tried to, take me down or do mean things to me and things like that. And that's not what I came to YouTube for ever, I loved watching channels and learning things about people and getting to know people. And then I started meeting people. I started talking to people outside of YouTube on the phone, people that I grew to love and that became friends to me and really good friends to me, people who I loved and dearly, and I loved doing the live streams, and I loved having people in my life and in my live streams, and there was so many wonderful people that came into my life through YouTube, people who some are still in my life and some aren't. I wish they all still were, but a lot of things changed. So let's fast forward. My channel's good. I start to become a different person, I think, at times. Like, I began to feel like I had to always be, when I spoke on the phone or something, I had to always kind of be what people expected me to be, which I was pretty real on YouTube, I was, but what I hid from YouTube was like the sorrow in my life. I tried to present this positivity, this positive channel, and I kind of started feeling like I was Mr. Rogers, like I was constantly like never sad, birds flying around and crap. It was like really crazy, and I felt like I didn't want to share my sorrow or my sadness or my depression with people, because there was a lot, there still is, and at the time very much was, a lot of really mean people who held that against you, who turned it on you, who did a lot of mean things and did things like that to you. Now YouTube has taken down a lot of channels of people like that who've done things like that, and that's good, because some of these people deserve to lose their channels because they were very vindictive and mean and hurt a lot of people and destroyed a lot of people for no reason, and I'm not going to ever do that. That's just not who I am as a person or what I am as a person. So I got so far away from that. I came to YouTube to be this guy who vlogged about his life, talked about my being gay, talked about my life, losing my mom, losing my dad, losing my brother, and then when I first started, I lost my mom, and then someone else lost their mom, and it became, a big thing about helping people lose their, loved ones and how it felt. And as we all know, no one knows how to grieve or who's right and who's wrong in anybody's grieving process. And I was getting made to look like a villain and things like that, which I wasn't. I'm not a bad person at all. Those of you that know me in real life know that. Now, I don't mix my words, and I got tired here lately of having to stifle what I had to say to people. So anyway, long story short, I kind of was like, okay, I'm done. So I kind of backed away for a little while from YouTube. I kind of got over it. And then I came back, and I was like, okay, and I changed my name, and I came back, and I started, working again. And same thing kind of happened. It got so much. So I took a long break during the pandemic. Then the pandemic hit, and the pandemic changed all of us, and financially, emotionally, physically. I think it changed all of us, some for the good, some for the bad. Myself, I did not know that I suffered from PTSD severe, when you have to wear a mask or something on my face. I knew I always hated doing it, but I didn't realize how severe it was until I had to wear a mask all the time. It literally put me in a spiral of uncontrollable. I was uncontrollable. I ended up having to go to a therapist, a doctor, all of that stuff, which ended up helping me in the end and really helped me get the road to recovery and find out the things I do have. But I'm bad about pushing things away and saying, well, let's not talk about it, let's not deal with it. So I ended up basically like pushing it all away. But when this happened, this PTSD thing happened, I was like, okay, the mass starts spiraling. So I kind of got stuck in a rut, and I think I began to feel so out of control. And I think there were some people I love, like Captain and Joy and Debbie, and people that I began to, I think, make them feel like I thought I was the only one in the world who was suffering from the pandemic. And by no means was that true. And then I know one time, I asked if someone had tipped me or something, and I was told by somebody on YouTube that, you're not the only one who was affected financially. And I wasn't saying that at all. I was not saying anything. And I have never understood why it's such a big problem on YouTube for people to, ask for tips or ask for help. I never understood it. Now, I gave money all the time to people, and I don't have a lot of money, but I tried to help because I believe if you help, it comes back to you. I even remember giving one time on one of the channels that was raising money for a lady, and we all found out it was fake, that she had a fake feeding tube, the whole 9 yards. And did I feel bad? No, because I gave in love, and that's what my mom always taught me, to give in love, and it'll come back to you because you gave with your heart. So I don't care about things like that, and I'm not going to get into that because there's a big situation that happened on my birthday. But I've decided, so then I started getting away from that. I really got away from YouTube for a while. I started going back into YouTube, making videos every once in a while, maybe driving or whatever. I rented my room, one of my rooms, the room I make my videos in, to someone now, so I don't have my PC, so I don't get to make a lot of videos the way I used to. And I haven't loaded my ex hasn't loaded my editing equipment onto my new laptop that he bought me. So all of that hasn't been done yet, but eventually it will. But I started doing some TikTok, and I haven't done TikTok in a while either, and I need to, because my problem with TikTok is I absolutely love TikTok, and I'll get to watching TikTok before I go to bed. It's like my ritual, and I'll fall asleep and I'll forget. I'm like, shoot, I could have made a video tonight. But I get to watching TikTok so much, and it's just so much fun that I forget to make videos. So I'm going to start trying to make more TikToks as well. So my therapist was like, you should go back to making videos. Well, we've been talking a lot about it, and I had to make a decision of what I was going to do with my channel. So here's what I've decided, and it's what I feel is best. It's what I feel is best for me and what is best for my channel. First of all, let me say that if I met you through YouTube, I absolutely love you. I absolutely am honored that you came into my life, even if it was a short time. People like Candace, or people like Sharon, or people like Captain and Joy Emily, and gosh, I'm so tongue-tied, guys. Joy Emily and Debbie and Tracy and, oh my gosh, Doug. Doug was a huge part of my YouTube, working with me, doing shows. Project Dorton, the Simple Joys, Rick and Pam, all Randy, and all the people that I got to know through YouTube. Tammy Slayton, who I became very good friends with, still talk to occasionally. All the people I love that became good friends with me, that helped me through a lot, supported me. Jacqueline, I love Jacqueline still. Tammy Minda, my wonderful, someone who I think about all the time, and I absolutely adore her, is Allie. I love Allie, and I thought there's so many people, I'm sure I'm missing people. If I left your name out, I'm sorry, that I got to know, and I love you still, and I think about you all the time. And it was so hard to lose some of your friendships. Some of them, the pandemic caused us to fade away. It changed us, like I said. I miss your friendships, and some of you are my fault, and some may be others' faults, and some I feel like might just be the best that we're not friends. But with that being said, I've decided that I'm gonna go a different route. I'm gonna go back to what I'm about. I'm gonna stick by my guns. I'm not gonna get involved in the craziness. I'm not gonna care about who does what to whom. I'm not gonna allow people on my channel who's, so-and-so got money, or somebody sent Bradley $5, or somebody did this, or somebody did that. Those people will be blocked. Those people will not be allowed.
allowed in there, because I feel like what other people do is not your business. So I'm going to get rid of all of that negative energy. But what I'm going to do with my channel is I'm going to go to what I originally was supposed to do. And that was just be me, be a vlog about my life, because I wanted to matter when I die. I wanted to have stories that I left behind. I wanted to have people that I had met and fun situations I had. One of my favorite New Year's Eve was the one we all did the big live stream together. Me, Doug, Debbie, Captain and Joy. I mean, it was so much fun. We were all in it. It was just wonderful. Tracy, I think, was in it. All of us. It was a big, giant, wonderful night. Phenomenal night. We loved it so much. And that was a great experience for all of us, at least for me. So I've decided to go back to that. Now, as far as making videos, as I said, I rented my room out, so I don't know if I'll make them every day. My goal is at least two a week, maybe more. You know, people ask me often, why don't you vlog every day? Because my life sometimes in a day is boring. And it's boring. And so I don't want to, sorry guys, I don't want to vlog every day. You know, I got up, went to school, went to Target, worked, came home, went to bed. You don't even know all that, you know. So it's like my life as a whole, I think, was put together in that situation. So I'm not going to vlog about the boring things. If something exciting happens, I'm going to vlog about it. You know, like I want to talk about how I did go to Dollywood, my Dollywood experience. I want to vlog about a lot of things that I have not had a chance to do yet because of my deciding where I want to go with YouTube. I will go back to doing some live streaming again. I just had to get over the heartache and the heartbreak that I was going through, and a lot of the things that I was going through. I'm still not in the happiest place in my life, but I'm in a better place. So I hope that you'll stay with me. I hope that you will follow this journey with me, and I hope to bring a lot of new people with me, meet a lot of new people. You know, I've got to start again, I'm sure. Last time I put a video out, you know, I barely got any views, which is fine. It's not about the views. It's about, I just want people to hear my stories, know, you know, and things like that. So I'm not going to be in drama. I'm not going to be involved in drama. I'm not going to care about it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want anybody coming to my channel talking about it. Just leave it at home. If you have a drama problem. And also, a lot of times I was forced to feel like if somebody didn't like somebody, I had to dislike them too. And I didn't always dislike that person. So I'm not going to be pushed in a corner or bullied by people into having to do that again. So if you dislike somebody, don't bring that to me, because until they've done something to me, I won't dislike them. Now, there is exceptions to the rule. Now, there have been some people on YouTube that have said some really mean things about my friends or done some mean things to my friends. And certainly I'm not going to like those people. I'm not going to like somebody who has said something really horrible or done something really horrible to someone else that I care about on YouTube. I don't have any respect for that person for doing it in the first place. So certainly I'm not going to like them. But just because you're in one group and somebody else is in another group and you don't like them, and so you want me to not like them, I'm not playing all that this time. I'm not doing all that. So, you know, if I dislike them, it'll be just like in real life. If I dislike somebody, which, as my friends will tell you that know me here personally, it's very hard for me to really dislike someone. But once I do, it's hard for me to like you again. But, so I don't dislike a lot of people. There's people that I don't particularly care for. I have people I call doses, which are people that I only care to see in doses. And then there's people that I truly love and admire and want to see more of. And then there's people I'm like, be done. You know, I saw you today I saw you on Thanksgiving. I'll see you again on next Thanksgiving, kind of thing. So it is what it is, but it's also a wonderful experience to have that kind of life. So this is where I'm going to be. I'm going to go back and do some TikToks for those of you that follow me on TikTok as well. And it's just going to be having fun again, bringing the fun back to my channel. I'll do some live streams. I'll probably maybe do my first live stream around New Year's Eve or Christmas, probably Christmas night maybe. I used to love doing the holiday ones. Those were my favorite, like getting on my computer and hanging out with people. Those were wonderful to me. So I think that I might go back to those. Those made me happy. So yeah, so anyway, guys, this is a little bit long. I wanted to just touch base with you. I'm about to be at my destination, so
I want to stop by the Chinese restaurant here and get some food and get some chicken wings, because they make the best chicken wings. Oh my gosh, this Chinese restaurant here in Edgefield, South Carolina, they make the best chicken wings, and I wanted them so bad. So I'm going to take them to my cast party today, because we have a little party. After every show that you do, you always have a little cast party. It's like a little wrap party, and you just go and eat food and have a good time, and then kind of say goodbye to everybody, bye, and kiss and cry and go home. So that's kind of what it is. And then the rest of the week, I got a week left of school, and then I work all week at Target, and I'm just going to try to find my happiness over the holiday. I'm going to vlog tomorrow or later this week about my opinions of the holidays and where the holidays sit with me. There was a big situation with my Cash App on my birthday, by the way, where it became a nightmare. Apparently, it really was important to some people that I was getting sent money in my Cash App, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It was a big deal and became a bigger deal than it should. But I feel like this. I'd rather, even in real life, I'd rather send you a gift card than to try to picking out presents is so hard for me. Like Debbie Davis, Carol Caps, they would always say, this is what I want, Bradley. They would send it to me or tell me. I would order the exact thing on Amazon and have it sent to their house. That's the kind of gift giving I like, because I will go in a store and literally stand in there for hours and stare and try to figure out what I want to get people for Christmas. It drives me freaking bonkers to do so. So I would rather somebody put their Cash App up and let me just send them some money to go buy something they want, versus me buying them something they may not like. And not want, or go to their wish list and send them something they want. So I will be doing that at Christmas time. People want to send me Christmas, because I don't really have a lot of Christmas in my life right now. We'll talk about that in a later video. I'm not trying to look for pity or anything like that. But if somebody has a problem and we put my cash out at Christmas time, this is probably the moment that we might need to say, okay, it's done. Other than that, it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. I hope to bring it back. I'm not the same guy I was when I first started YouTube, so you're going to probably see some differences in me about things. Some good, probably some bad. But I just want to tell you guys I love you. For those of you that have stuck by me forever, I love you. Those of you that are no longer with me, I miss you. Some of you. Jackie, I watch you all the time on your channel. I love your backdrops. I know you think I don't watch you, but I do. Allie, I watch you all the time. Tracy, I watch you. Tammy, I watch you. Guys, you think I don't watch it? I don't always leave comments and stuff, because a lot of times I watch you in the car, on the way to Target, and I'll play you, or in the morning on the way to school. So a lot of times you think I'm not watching you, but I am. I keep up with all of you because you're very special in my heart. Just because I don't talk to you often. But I want to tell everybody that I love you, and I know the holidays are crazy, and if you need somebody to talk to, because there's certainly a miserable time for me and a depressing time for me, but I'm here if you need a friend or you need somebody to talk to at Christmas time. All right, guys, I love you. I'm about to pull into this place and get these wonderful, y'all, I'm telling you, these chicken wings are off the chain. They're so good. And I'm going to give you some sweet and sour chicken. I like sweet and sour chicken, but I don't like the sauce. I like to dip the sauce. The sauce has to be on the side. Anyway, guys, I love you, and I will talk to you soon. Please stick by my new channel. I may change the name to Bradley's World and kind of get rid of the whole TPG image, but we'll see. But anyway, guys, I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.